Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Clothed and Afraid. Now, like most Americans, I enjoy apple pie, 4th of July, and hiking. But like all of us, sometimes I can lose my way when I'm hiking. So, I wanted to make a video to help anyone out there who might need advice or it's their first time hiking. The first thing you need to do as you're walking forward or backward, pay attention to landmarks. Like this tree. This tree has it also has this trail marker on it conveniently, but you don't need to pay attention to the way they look from forward because you will be seeing them from the back as you return. So memorize both ways. Stop sometimes and just look over the area around you and make sure that you have it well memorized. Alright, so on to step 2 of 3 of how to prevent yourself from getting lost on a trail. Now, most state and national parks have trail markers. There's one over there on a tree in the shape of a diamond to prevent people from getting lost on a trail, help them know where they were by tracking how many trail markers they passed, etc., things like that. But on smaller state parks, you can make your own trail marker to keep track of where you are. Now I have three sticks here, but rock piles can be used too. I have 3 sticks that I've gathered, and what you can do is next to the trail, not on the trail because then they'll probably get moved by someone. You can put it next to the trail in an area that you want to clear off with your foot so that you know it was you and not just an extremely coincidental assortment of sticks. Make an arrow. Like this, pointing in the direction you were going, and then when you want to go back, if you're confused about which direction you came from, just go back in the direction opposite of where it points. Alright, so on to step 3 of 3 on how to prevent yourself from getting lost on a trail. Now this one is a little bit of just common sense. You need to always pay attention to where you're going and what it should look like. Maybe study the trail. National and state parks give out maps like this one here. Well, sometimes they're a little more detailed than this, and they'll have guides on how difficult, how long, etc., how long each trail is, things like that. Now we can see on this tree here, if you pay attention, you will know what trail you're on. On this state park, that trail means that we are on the Chipmunk Point Trail. Alright, Waldo, you've managed to completely ignore every single precautionary measure that you should have taken before taking this hike. Now you're lost. What to do? First step, do not panic. Panicking, you'll get lost even further than you already were. Nothing good can come out of it basically, except screaming and I guess attracting anyone that you don't want to come near you, towards you. Because usually by that point that you realize you're lost, the other people that you're hiking with are too far gone to find you. So stay calm, find a log like this, and try and just think about where it is you might have gotten lost. Alright, crikey mate, I might not be the crocodile hunter or a tracking expert, but I know what a footprint looks like. Basically, once you're lost and you've thought about where you need to go, you can look around. If it's recently rained or if there's been soft dirt on the trail, you can look around for your footprint. You want to make sure it's yours if it's a frequently traveled trail. So I wear a size 13. I know what a size 13 looks like because I'm about the only person I know that wears a size 13. So I'll look for a size 13 around on the trail or wherever it is that I'm lost now. Another important thing to note is that when you're retracing footsteps, you don't want to you want to make sure you're not retracing them in the direction that you would normally walk. You want to retrace them toe to boot, not boot to toe. Alright, so now you're completely lost. You haven't found your footsteps, you haven't identified any landmarks, and you're beginning to wonder what you ever saw in the outdoors in the first place. Next thing you need to do, make certain and sure that you do not leave the area you're in. It's the most likely place you're going to get discovered if anyone comes to look for you. And also, the next thing you need to do is if you need to find water, because dehydration is one of the worst things that can happen to you when you're lost. Your thought process will begin to slow down and you'll do things that you wouldn't do if you were fully hydrated. So conveniently, right behind me, I have a game trail. And the nice thing about, I don't mean game as in Minecraft or Nintendo or Sega, although I'm sure you wish you were playing those right now instead of being lost on this trail. But the nice thing about game trails, made by deer or bear or anything, hopefully not the bear, they always go to water. Animals need to drink too, so the trails, even if you have to follow them for however long the trail goes, they will eventually coincide with water, agua. This one, I'll try and talk louder so you can hear. It goes about 15 feet, and then it hits this beautiful beach over here. Now, since unless you're really very thirsty, you do not want to drink lake water because of the bacteria that can live there. But in a future video, I will be showing how to clean water, treat water, set up a tent, anything else you might need to know. For the next episode, we'll conveniently be preparing for a hike. In hindsight, it probably should have come before this video. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and it helped you at all, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment below for